Hello and welcome to another quick look. Me, Game of 6 of another furry visual novel. This one, Since November. A game about, as I'm looking at the synopsis, Since November is a short furry visual novel with about 112k words and 4 endings. What's it about actually? I guess I probably should have looked through the whole thing. It doesn't actually say much. Oh, here it is. What are you doing with your time on this earth? Are you happy? Stay inside. We have pizza. Boy, that sounds actually kind of depressing. Are you happy in this world? Anyways, also before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. It doesn't say it's done up there, and they don't have a Patreon, so, I guess, you can just check it out. Whatever. Also, another thing before we start, if you're interested in me doing a quick look of any other game, then tell me, and I'll give it a point, and also put it in the quick look section. Also, since this game is supposedly short, we might just do the rest of it in a free side play, Though that depends on whether or not we finish it. So, reset our face. And start a depressing game. Hyena. This game is written for adult audiences. Content warning. Sure. Contains sex without visible woos. The game includes lots of swearing and some gay slurs. The narrative is laden with hopelessness and existential dread, including ooh-eyed. Scenes will include crimes, violence, death, and ooh-woo. For whatever reason you do not wish to continue, I encourage you to quit. I guess it's also good that I'm doing this so you don't go like, ooh, it's Game of doing a video, and then, oh, this is horrible content, and ouch. Here we go. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg! I'm fighting for my life, here, on this stolen couch. Ha, gotcha. His character catches my kick and proceeds to wield my guy's leg like a giant club, slamming his body against the ground behind him. I don't play fighting games, but is that actually a thing? Where, like, what the opponent's doing can dictate what you do? Like, if they kick, you can grab their leg and do that? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Unless maybe you include VR, I guess? They swing, you grab their arm, and then bop. You probably shouldn't do things that Val just shut it out. He can hear him? Well, yeah, I know that now. Don't sweep the leg. For the huge bear, Val sure has a golden retriever energy. I need a golden retriever boyfriend. I don't know what to do with that. Why the hell is everyone on his side? You pick the guy everyone hates. It's tradition. How the hell am I supposed to know that? Nothing. The goat is shaking the controller around as if he expects it to do something. It looks ready to split in two. Wait, is he the goat up there? The guy with the Best Buy shirt? Also, no one likes you. Oh, ha ha. Val gasps. Nomi, don't joke about stuff like that. What can I say? I'm in my truth era. The deadpan is inaudible. What's that pan again? I don't know. If you don't chill, I'm gonna get a gag for you. Ooh woo. Where'd you find something like that? That shop that gets all adulty in the back. Softcore tourists for straight people. Are there stores like that? Where it's normal in the front, ooh woo in the back? I know like old VHS stores might had something like that. Also, oddly enough, I was sorry about these, tangents, but I was driving through town, in a new town, and I saw the sign that said adult video store, and I was like, huh. I was kind of intrigued, tempted to go in there, but it's like, that wouldn't be operational still, would it? Who would go to a place to rent porn? I guess people without internet. I'm old and I like my VHS porn. I've gone through worse. Oh, you think you're funny? Fuck yeah, never stood a chance. My guy appears to have exploded. How did you even do that? Double QCF, heavy punch. What? Never mind. My hand actually hurts right now. Kind of like that one thing from the original Mario Party. You know, the boat thing where you have to turn the thingy. You know, pressing buttons harder doesn't make you do more damage. I don't know, maybe. I think the results speak for themselves. While Charlie is celebrating, I realize that Edgar hasn't said anything at all. Oh no, he's depressed. I look beside me to find the pigeon slumped down with their hands in their hoodie, staring at their feet, lost in this world. I shoulder them. Hey, are you okay? Is that a real question? I'm taken back by their tone. I drop it. These things play Blu-rays, right? We should watch a movie or something. Which one am I? Am I Val? Okay, I'm Jack. Sure, let's see what the bargain bin has for us. The bat leans over the side of the couch to rummage through something. She starts listing off names in rote monotone. Haven't heard rote before. We've got the Star Trek reboot, Mars Attacks, Mel Ancholia. I like Mars Attacks. Dude. What? Warriors of Virtue, God's Not Dead 2. Ooh, God's Not Dead 2. Charlie chuckles. 2, specifically. Eight-Legged Freaks, Arches, Idiocracy, Don't Breathe. Okay, I know all those are movies, but is Arches a movie? I know it's a visual novel. You're omitting the rom-coms, aren't you? I would watch rom-coms a whole bunch in the 2000s, but then, like, at some point just got sick of them. Here's Adam Sandler in a rom-com. Again. I would never. I stopped listening. Tell you what, you pick something good, I'll find some grub. I'm fucking starving. Whatever. No fish. Ha, fish. Could you imagine? Come on, bestie. You look like you need it. They stir suddenly. Huh? Food. Now. Bill grabs them from under the shoulder as he passes, and I'm still rising as I watch him practically drag the poultry pigeon away from the couch. The duo follows Charlie through the tapestries we'd hung around our hideout and into the darkness beyond. Are we in a department store? Actually, it looks like it. Okay. When I reach the point myself, I freeze for a moment, gazing at the threshold like a chick that has grown too comfortable in its egg. When I finally push past the thin fabric, I am left in near total darkness. I can only barely orient myself by a handful of shelves that are lit dimly by the glow emanating from behind me. I wait for my eyes to adjust to the gloom. Long aisles. It is kind of funny. I'm not sure if you can hear the creaking. Apparently where I live, it's windy now. Long aisles grow from gray to still and cold. Long aisles grow from the gray, still and cold, a cemetery for commerce. Gray. We'd thrown our party in the single most inhospitable location in America. A mall? Best Buy. Hey, I mean, it's not the worst. You come in or what? I flinch when I hear him call out from the front door, keys in hand. Yeah, I can see shit in here. I can't see shit. I leave the game department, skirting past the desk where I'd once purchased my last cell phone. I passed huge flat screens, refrigerators, with all the new AI features, and expensive cameras that no one would ever use. Oh, I forgot my camera bag at home. Yeah, I'll get it at some point. Up front, there was a cupboard cutout of an old-timey possum in suspenders shouting his signature catchphrase, "It's burrowing time!" Beside him is a stack of unsold Blu-rays. The shadows made him menacing. When I catch up with them at the door, I'm blinded once again, this time by the light. Ah! Ow. I close my eyes against the sting. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. The music permeates the outside world, as for weeks. Everybody wants to woo the woo. Not this again. I hate this song now. Can't we just change it? Nomi rigged it. I don't know how. His gruff, dismissive tone betrayed that he hadn't really bothered to try. We gotta pass the intelligence check, or we're stuck in Simpop hell forever. I'm slowly working my eyes open, though I'd rather not. So, wait. I'm guessing that this right here is a reference to Burrows. Only done the quick look so far. I'm interested in what that game is gonna be getting at, because it's like, you know, the Roaring 20s or the Great Depression or something like that. Around that time, he gets drugged or something, and then all of a sudden wakes up on a farm, and there's like future people there. It's like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. Only did the quick look. My surroundings gradually come into focus. A mess of colorful brands, forcing lockstep into uniform storefronts. Our mall has seen better days. I don't know, it seems pretty good. I kinda like it. If you locked you out here for 2 hours, you'd be drinking clean supplies in no time. What do you mean? Don't most people do that? Jesus, dude. It's my own remorse. Help me decide. I guess that's supposed to be, the music? I don't remember even liking this stuff. I feel like she did it for the meme. Liminal spaces and all that. That's not... Liminal spaces are spots in between. You can't just call an empty room set to old music a liminal space. I stretch my arms over my head, dotting a performatively smug smile. Linguistic drift, biatch. Literally usually means figuratively now. Get with the times. And look who woke up the moment it's time to be pedantic. I see you. You doing okay? Stop asking me that. The bird was never big on eye contact, but they aren't usually this quiet. In fact, they're prone to exhausting info dumping when the mood strikes. Today, they seem shrunken. Alright, what do we have here? We got stale pretzels from that one shitty stand over there. I wouldn't trust the hot dogs or anything with cheese. There's a candy store. I'm starting to process that this is kind of weird how malls mostly just serve cinnamon rolls and pretzels. How did that happen? Not exactly the food pyramid, is it? Man, I haven't had a cinnamon roll in a long time, or a churro. And pizza. Well, there's an idea. It's all garbage, so they probably keep the ingredients frozen in the back. I bet I could pull a Papa Charles and whip up something edible. Not Papa John's? There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. Oh man, I could go for pineapple chicken with bacon and barbecue sauce with. It's small pizza. You're getting cardboard with pepperoni. Or not pepperoni. That's it. You could let a man dream, just for 1 minute. It's precarious. It's precarious walking between the two large men once they get all animated like this and limbs start swinging around. But I'm an Ermine. Huh? Being on the smaller side, I've grown used to watching out for dudes that don't do so themselves. So, I guess it's maybe a species? Just close your eyes and imagine you're eating something better. Maybe that'll help. I told Sarah to do that once. It didn't help the flavor. Are you talking about dick? Dude, gross. He might actually be talking about Dick. Oh, that's rich, coming from you. Please, you should be so lucky. I already want to get back to where the world was small and full. Ooh, I feel vulnerable being nearly alone in such a large and public space. We pass fully stocked clothing stores, one of those shops that got taken over by Funko Pop trash, cases filled with jewelry still locked behind iron gates. At times like these, people always say they feel like they're being watched, but it might actually be worse when you aren't. Charlie hops on the bar at the pizza place, his horns nearly scraping a fixture. Instinct tells me to look both ways to check for security, even though I know that no one's coming. Wishful thinking. Alright, sit down, shut up, and watch the master work. All freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. We just do that for a while, as Charlie disappears into the back of the restaurant to find the freezer. But then, I get bored, and start playing with my penis. Before long, I'm prancing lazily around the outside, stretching as I wander without destination. Prancing. I want to prance. I notice that Val has made his way over to the candle shop, so I join him as he stares longingly into the window. So close, yet so far. He rattles the security gate with the defeated body language of a teenage girl. We could have really lived up the place, not to mention how bad Charlie stinks lately. I snort. Know your scene? Don't start. I like musk, but I don't like that kind of musk. They're both taken aback as the shutter starts to roll upwards. It's not locked. They grunt as they lift the deceptively important security fixed measure overhead. Damn, someone's getting fired. Oh my gosh, we are thriving. The giddy bear rushes inside without hesitation. You're welcome. One thing I'd like to do at those places is just sniff all the things, but then at some point I get dizzy. Thank you, Edgar. I give in to sin because you have to make this life livable. And by that I mean dick. Let's see here. Sea breeze. Apple cinnamon. There's always lemon campfire. He gasps. Lavender, my beloved. I missed you so much. Like falling asleep in the arms of a big round. We all jump at the sound of a crash as the candle collides with the back wall. The glass jar shatters on impact, raining shards onto the tile below. Did he throw that? I'm made aware of Charlie's presence when he lets out a long, low whistle. Dude! It's my favorite shot. Stop doing this to Yankee Candle. He picks up another lidded candle and pitches it across the store like a baseball. This one hits a glass shelf, bringing down the entire display of perfume bottles. Fuck, that's satisfying. What are you doing? Aghast, the bear is shielding his lavender candle as if it was a baby in his care. Redecorating. There's cameras, dude. Cameras without eyes. The third candle flies through the island of lotions, shattering them like bowling pins before rolling in an arc along the floor, unbroken. No one's coming. Live a little. Dude, seriously? I could understand if this was a Tesla store, but this is Yankee Candle. Show some respect. Charlie hands Eddie a candle, who turns it over a few times before ringing it into the growing mess. Ringing. I don't know. This is fast becoming a backwoods carnival game. Also, I guess I should, for, legal purposes, say, don't do vandalism. Wink. Give in to sin because I like to practice what I preach. Sucking dick. With a resigned sigh and a shrug, Bauer returns to his shoplifting. The pressure now has got on him to rescue whatever he might want before Charlie gets to it. I don't see any sense in getting in anyone's way, but after a few minutes... Do y'all smell smoke? Shit, fuck. Already? Oh, I guess it's the pizza. But yeah, I wouldn't be standing here being like, so, how you guys doing with your, vandalismos? I'd be like, I am going to leave the store, and I'm going to leave this mall, and lie low for a couple of days, I guess. And he's gone. The silence that follows is kind of eerie in contrast. I can now hear that Val's been humming along with the intercom song in order to drown out the ruckus. Andrew uncaps a flat Sharpie pen with a little pop and takes to scrawling on the wall as if there were space to take. Why bother stopping them at this point, I figure. I step back after a moment to praise their work. We don't live in the grand scheme of things. I think about it for a moment. It sounds kind of familiar and hopeful, I guess. Almost like when someone says that nothing matters with a smile. Also, are you gonna draw a penis? But then they return to the work. They write it again. They write it again. Are you? I stop myself. Let's not. I trail off. I don't really want to be here anymore. Again and again, I give in. That's how my love goes. Nobi haven't moved from their spot, like usual. You get lost? I slump onto the couch next to her. The guys are being a lot. She doesn't look up from the show that she's put on the television. Boys will be boys, or whatever. I can understand sometimes when people say that, but then other times not. Like, being like, boys will be stupid? Sure, boys will be boys. But I hate it when it's like, boys, commit, bad things or crimes, and it's like, no, you don't just, throw that off. I think Charlie's been acting up more ever since he realized you aren't holding his leash anymore. She waves away the thought. That freak can be someone else's problem. I don't have the energy for it anymore. He'll tire himself out. Or burn the place down. I thought I smelled something. With a nose like that, I guess. It reminds me of your birthday. I've had a few. With the cake. Not helping. You know, the one with balloons and the cake. You know the one. Bouncy Castle? You just come out, so Val tried to bake you a gay cake. Not the rainbow flag, the blue one. Eh? My hand rises to my face in embarrassment. Oh god. No one got what it was, so I tried to cheer him up. What kind of flag is that? I know some flags, but not all of them. Wow. Thank you so much, Val. I always want to try toothpaste cake. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. I burned that moment beneath the whole damn memory palace, or buried it. I felt so bad. It looked so gross. Not an appetizing thought, no. There was even orange juice on the table. I chuckled. The devil's combo. What even brought this up? Charlie. Was he even there? Was he even? Of course he was. Don't look at me. It's been, what, a decade? You're unbelievable. How'd you forget an exploding cake? What? Oh wow. Was that year? Charlie had hidden a firework amongst the candles, so while we were all singing happily, it blew up in my face. Ugh. I know a lot of things, and sorry for all these, tangents and stuff like that, but I do like talking, I guess. Like all those things where it's like, yeah, these stupid kids or adults being like, we're gonna do this firecracker thing where we hold the firecracker in our hand for as long as possible, and then it's like, ooh, we blew off our fingers. I do remember close call for me when I was lighting one of those things, those tubes, and it shoots something high up in the air, and I had my face way too, like, over the center, which was stupid. And I lit the thing, and it was like, this thing's taking a long time to light. And then all of a sudden it went, and then I felt this right past my head. I'm like, I was very close to not having a good time. I don't know how we put up with that guy for this long. I guess some kids get grandfathered in. They're always there, so we intuit that there always will be. You just don't question it. I remember thinking he was cool, but I guess he was just way older than us. He was a total loser. That's why he was hanging around with freshmen. Hey, don't diss people that hang with people of different ages, to a degree. Never saw it coming when I got him back. I gasped when I remember where this was going. Oh no. Yep, superglued his horns to a PVC pipe while we were sleeping. It was insane. He had to turn sideways to walk through doors for like a week until they figured out how to get it back off. He never tried anything like that again. Tried what? I turned just in time to see everyone else return through the layers of fabric. Thought you got lost or something. Val pushes past him. Pizza! Your illicit pizza delivery, Miss or no. With a sing-song tune, he bows, presenting the open pizza box. What am I looking at? Shredded the pepperoni before I put it in the oven. What the fuck is that? Wait, what the fuck's that, genius? It's what you get when you let the man of the house work. You might actually be a catch if you just never spoke. It do be like that, I guess. I don't know. Charlie holds up an oily slice with a dismissive expression. Sounds like a you problem. Close your eyes. Close your own damn ears. I can read. Naomi is already halfway through the first slice. Val passes a couple of paper plates to me. I grab a slice for myself, then one for Edgar. Ooh, the pepperoni is evenly spread, and it's crispy all over. This might be the first ever 7 out of 10 mall pizza. The glass ceiling is shattered. Weren't we gonna watch a movie or something? Naomi scoffs. Well, you've bruised me. I'm busted. Bruised me or whatever. The pizza's not going to werewolf on you if you turn your back on it. It's fine. We could just talk. Oh, good. No, oh god, anything but that. Just give me a minute. Okay, change of plans. I didn't pick a pizza movie. We need a pizza movie. What are you talking about? The Dark Crystal is objectively not a pizza movie. It's against decorum. I've got to find, like, Scott Pilgrim or the first Power Rangers movie or something. I've never watched Scott Pilgrim. I wouldn't want to watch it. I don't know. I feel like it would make me depressed. Dark Crystal sounds interesting. Never watched it, but the first Power Rangers movie? Hell yeah. With the ooze guy and all that stuff. What is that odious stench? It smells like teenagers. Stop. What would teenagers smell like? I guess maybe like BO, because they haven't started putting on deodorant yet. I don't know. I noticed that Edgar hasn't touched their food. They're just staring vacantly at the triangle of cooling cheese as the grease gradually penetrates the paper beneath. Hey buddy, are you feeling... Do you ever fucking stop? I'm sorry, you're... Just over and over again. Are you okay? Are you okay? What is that? Wait, who does that? Take a fucking hint already. Hey, don't harsh the vibe. It's against the rules. Is this seriously working for you guys? Honestly? Hey. I mean, I tried. Anyway, I tried it. But sitting here just makes me want to scream. How can you be acting like this is normal? Is this it? Is this the whole plan? You've got food, friends. Shouldn't that be enough? Nah, I was wondering when someone Someone's gonna say it. We agreed. There's a growing sense of dread within me. I can't fucking do this anymore. This tiny world that we've made for ourselves. I'm sorry. It's not enough. You're not wrong. I've been playing nice, but sitting around here, it's like we're already dead. This isn't life. Edgar sets their plates aside and stands, brushing them off. You guys do what you want. I'm going back outside. Yep, I'm ready for a change of pace. Just like that, huh? I really wish I could tell who was talking because, like, you just. At best, you get, like, this is the bear for, like, one or two things, but then it's like, I've kind of lost the thread. Oop, balls. Sorry. I put my hand this way, and then all of a sudden it smacked into my pee filter, and then smacked into the microphone. Use that face. No, you don't want to do that. But they're already leaving. Don't, guys, come back. I take a few steps after them. Hey, stop. I don't know. Maybe I can fix this? You don't want to do that. Last time you went outside, you really freaked out. But I stand at the threshold. Ahead of me, Edgar and Charlie vanish into the dark. Behind me, Val and Naomi are bathed in the television glow. Okay, I guess this is the paths. I wonder if it's like the good path or the bad path or whatever. Though, is this a metaphor? I don't know. I feel like one of them is... Let's just kind of see what the fuck's going up with them. Maybe at some point I might come back. Because if this is short, we might do a side play. And also, we could do other routes, I guess. Don't worry about me. I'll be right back. Probably. Jack? Jack? Where are you two? I'm already jogging through the shadows of the empty store to catch up with the others, but he sounds afraid. I start to second-guess myself as I come to the light. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Anyways, I can see two figures pulling open the sliding glass doors to the outside world. Hey, wait! Oh, what the fuck's going on outside? I run after them, unsure if they heard me. Our phones don't work, so I need not to lose track of them. I'm already getting winded from all this sudden activity. When I reach the front door, I see that Charlie left us, the keys, on the floor. I step over them. He's really not coming back. Huh. Okay, this is weird. The place didn't seem too abandoned, and stuff, but then all of a sudden there's like a whole bunch of cars like it's the end of the world or something like that. The pair is already at the edge of the parking lot as I'm coming outside. Hey! I call in to them, but my eyes are drawn upward. Oh fuck. Right. The sky is wrong. I can already feel panic rising in me. So wait, did the end of the world happen or something like that? Away from the retail nest of the synth pop and fluorescence of the world is twisted into something unrecognizable, distorted, red. No. It hasn't been the same since early November. Can't breathe. Fuck. Spiraling again. We're all going to die. It's the end of the fucking world, and we're all gonna die, and there won't be anyone left to care. My heart's beating so goddamn fast. What day is it? Does anyone know what day it is? How much time is left? Fuck. I've got this. It's not real. It's not. The shadow passes over my unfocused eyes, and I feel something soft and warm on my lips. My entire body is so tense that it hurts, but the shock of what's now happening to me confuses things. A large hand cups the back of my head, while another pulls at my lower back. I grow loose in the arms as I surrender to the kiss. The moment my tongue starts to move, he practically drops me. Holy shit, really that much of a faggot. I stare back at him, blinking dumbly as I regain my balance. Shut up. That was so fucked up. That was really a bad gamble. You don't... who's Edgar? Is that him? You don't grab people who are having panic attacks. It can make them so much worse. I guess that's Edgar. Charlie turns his back to us, making his way into the parking lot. Or is he Charlie? No, I think he's Charlie. Blah, blah, blah. I said I've got this. He's probably been waiting to have a go at me for years. Edgar follows him, and reluctantly, so do I. Your ego isn't a shortcut around consent, dude. The parking lot feels absolutely massive, almost as if it's grown while I've been inside. There's still a few cars here, though a not insignificant number of them look like they're damaged in a collision, or flipped. There's a wrongness to everything that makes me not want to look at anything for too long. Like those altered images where everything is actually made of dogs. I've never seen that before. Or trick arc in a dentist's lobby. I stare at it. It'll unravel in response, if I stare at it. Man, I love those, what are they called, magic eye things? Man, I haven't been out here since, I come out here all the time. What? Why? Hands still in their hoodie. They shrug. This is happening. I could ask you the opposite. I don't get how you can all pretend that it isn't. I feel like I need to catch my breath. What day is it? No idea. Phones haven't worked in ages. No radio signals. Nothing. Night never comes. I've never spotted the sun, nor have I directly been able to claim its absence. Just this. They gesture at the sky, streaks and whorls, whatever it means. I learned as much as I could about it before the net went down, and I've tried to figure it out more ever since. Net? Some like weird alien thing or like, I don't know, cosmic horror? Nothing actionable. It's been a huge waste of time. What else would I do? Shit, do you think they have snowballs? Eh. What? I look over to see him eyeing the convenience store at the corner of the lot. It appears to have been thoroughly ransacked. He just ate. Yeah, but I haven't had anything but the same old garbage for, at least a week or something. The door is hanging open, and we just walk right in. I guess we're doing this. Like, how long would it take for, like, energy to go down if no one was working on it? In Texas, it would be about 12 hours. Got him. Anyways. Oh, wow. This is a mess. The shelves look empty. At least the ones that are still upright do. There were lots of wrappers on the floor, along with those cardboard cartoons that would normally hold products. Broken glass decorates the environs of the refrigerators, which no longer appear to be operational. Well, I'm gonna check in the back. Who knows? He storms off on a mission, leaving me alone with Edgar. How bad have things gone out here? As bad as you think. They don't seem to be fazed by any of this. You know, we could always go back. Val would be happy to see you. I'm not going back. I'm sorry, but sitting there makes me feel like I'm pulling out all my feathers, one by one. I'm done pretending. I don't know what good it does to... I hear the crunch of someone stepping on something and my attention snaps to the front door. I'm surprised to find a whole new person standing there. The wolf looks like he's in his mid-30s. Oh, so it's me. Although, maybe Dur has aged him. At least, I think his fur was originally white. He looks pretty fit, although he's got a bit of a belly. Oh, hello, sir. He doesn't say anything. He just swallows, staring back at me. I don't like how nervous he seems. Hell yeah, jackpot. Charlie returns with a whole box loaded with some brand of biscuits, only stopping when he sees that something's up. Our visitor suddenly pulls a knife out of his waistband. Hold it right there. I'm sorry, but we really need that food. I'm taking it. Just walk away, and no one gets hurt. Charlie sneers at him. Oh, you want this? He tilts the package a bit, as if to appraise it, before launching it directly at the wolf. The canine, caught by surprise, fumbles to catch the projectile, which is exactly what Charlie's counting on. His fist collides with the side of the man's face, with the force of his entire body behind it. The wolf immediately goes limp, a heavy marionette tossed across the linoleum. Dude. He doesn't move again. Who's hungry? And you're just being a snacky bitch. Dude, what the hell? Is he? Alright, nope, that's none of that. I'm out. Bye. Where are you going? They're stepping over the wolf's body, and the now scattered biscuits. So the guy's actually dead? Wow. I hate this Ram guy. And at first I thought he was doing vandalism in general, but then this guy's like, okay, he just killed a starving person. And, like, if we were starving, maybe, but, like, there's a whole mall filled with food. We could give him the biscuits. Anywhere but here. What? I was in my rights. Dude had it coming. Don't follow me. Like I give a shit. Edgar is probably right. Charlie's getting more and more erratic. I should leave too, right? But part of me still feels compelled to stick around. Did I really want to lose track of him out here? What's he gonna do? I think we'll follow the goat. Actually, never mind. I was gonna roll back to that one decision. But let's just save there. Stay with Charlie so we can kill this asshole. Hopefully we can. Being that Sully, I'll watch Edgar go. Was this an active choice? Or did I hesitate for too long this time? Whatever. Who needs him? He claps me on the back hard enough that I stumble. Alright, buddy. Looks like it's just you and me. He steps over the wolf, not bothering to gather up any of the food that he just fought him for. Cursing myself, I follow. Outside, he holds his arms wide, basking in the bloody horizon. Just beyond him are two trucks that smashed into each other and just got left there. Just look at it, bro. It's fucking beautiful. This really is some final boss shit, isn't it? Breathe it in. He's framed in crimson detritus. One of the trucks had been hauling lumber, which had since escaped the bed. There's also a toolbox that has been smashed open, its gore now strewn about the pavement. What's come over you lately? What do you fucking think? He runs his hands through his hair, slicking it back. God, what a waste of a life. He kicks the planks of wood, sending it over the end, across the lot. Its silhouette trails behind it, distorted. I was a manager at a goddamn Best Buy, worked in retail for almost a decade straight, spent most of it so numb I couldn't even feel my dick. Not exactly hunting a fucking mammoth anymore, are we? I jump as he suddenly erupts, his voice bouncing off the surrounding buildings. Right now, this might be the most alive I've ever felt. You feel it too, don't you? You came out here because watching pointless reruns until you croak isn't gonna cut it. And just now, you stuck around because seeing me drop that guy, shot shot a bolt of electricity down your spine, all the way down to your... He grabs my nuts and squeezes. I shove both my hands down hard, backpedaling. Hands off. God, why are straight dudes so fucking weird? Ha ha ha. Wake up, dude. Also, what's up with the 2 arrow... Actually, the 4 arrows? You're always wasting your life thinking instead of just doing. Okay, I can't click on them. You're on time. Don't you fucking get it? He grabs my shoulders, pulling us face to face. It's over. Your pretty face is gonna burn. Your bones, stardust. Your name, there won't be anyone left to remember it. He takes it slow, savoring each word. So, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to talk about your sad boy fifis and hug it out? He grins wider and wider. Or are you going to end things proper? I shove him away. What is your deal, man? I want you to fight me. What the hell? Cut the bullshit. You don't gotta pretend. You followed me here. You're kinda messed up, aren't you, Jack? Good. Why go quietly? Why just wait around and wither till you... when you could burn instead? This guy's insane. And he's twice my size. Come on, aren't you pissed off? You had a future. Now, you're not even getting another birthday. That career you went to college for? Waste of time. No do-overs. Could have claimed another 100 boy pussies in the time you spent passing out during lectures about mitosis or fucking macroeconomics. You were owed everything, and you got nothing. How do you not want to hit something? Go ahead, dude. Pop some big boy bubble wrap or whatever. Not everyone is gonna be exactly like you. You should be flipping cars, but instead you're sitting around playing nice with people because you haven't let it sink in that the world is already fucking ended. Let go. Hell, if you get my blood pumping, maybe I'll even let you woo my woo right here. Got more than enough to go around. I can run a charity. Who gives a shit? He makes a show, grabbing his already prominent bulge, sticking out his tongue. I roll my eyes. He acts like this thing is some kind of magic wand. Dude, you even like this? It's my job. Don't you get it? Folks will try to tell you different. They'll try to pretty it up, but all of history is just blood and a woo. I grow in frustration. I'm really getting sick of his shtick today. It's disrespectful, pretending otherwise. If the Maker gives us sight, smell, taste, pain, and pleasure, then we're here to eat and sing and fight and to woo. We are the means through which the universe observes itself. We feel. We're basically an atom bomb hanging over your head right now. Or there's basically. No more denial. No more bargaining. It's time for acceptance. Just how are you going out? Huh? He reaches out a thick, meaty finger and points at my chest. Something is coiling within me. If you want something, you just have to take it. He shoves me with it. I swing at him, lash out so quickly, it surprises even me. In an instant, I've punched him in the jaw. The impact ripples through his cheek and turns his head, although not nearly as much as I'd hope. He's surprised, but he recovers quickly with a wicked smile. He's accepted my violence faster than even I have. Did I really just... When his fist comes in, it's cataclysmic. It slams in my face. My feet leave the ground. I don't know which way is down until my shoulder meets the pavement, where I roll, scraped shit. Swimming in my own head, I clench my eyes shut as I will the world to be solid again. something feels wrong inside. There's a strange grinding in a mouthful of wet fire, and I spit. A clatter. When I finally open my eyes, I see a bloody, pointed tooth. That's mine. Looks so much larger than it should. All of what was buried in my skull until a moment ago. It was part of me. That's all I get, and he took it from me. You fucker. I move without thinking. I need him to hurt. On my feet, I strike for center mass, but he's huge. His muscle seems to absorb the blow. When I feel the response coming, I let myself drop to the floor to avoid it, scrambling on all fours until I feel safe enough to rise. This is how our clumsy dance goes for a while. Neither of us really know how to fight. I get the feeling that... How's the audio? Okay. That he's hit people before, but isn't used to things continuing from there. He's uncoordinated, and he really seems winded for moving all that bulk around. I want him to regret this. A moment ago, I'd been held back. I'd have known that I'd be safe, that this was pretty, and that I'd have to see him again tomorrow. Today, I don't honestly know if he'll stop. I'm afraid of him. And I'm feeling a lot of shit that I've never felt before. I'm not ready when he brings his knee up to my belly. When I fall, gasping, he doesn't wait for me to rise this time. He kicks me hard. I'm sent sprawling until I collide with the side of a tire. Yeah, I'm thinking our saving grace will be a tool. When I breathe, there's a pain in my chest that I can't identify. Whoopsie. He chuckles to himself as he's trying to get back up. He thinks that he's won. When the next punch comes, I see my chance. I don't dodge away. I charge past it, into him. I catch his leg as he passes, and he finally stumbles. He crashes into the side of the abandoned work truck. There's a lot of noise as tools fall, sprawling to the ground. I see my opening. I punch him as hard as I can, in the back of the knee. When he catches himself on all fours, I bring my hands together and slam down his lower back. I'm rewarded with his first cry of pain. I step back as he flails wide to fend me off. Looks like something's finally shut you up. Talking feels awful. I don't settling myself with my soul and jaw. Rising to my kneel. Oh, rising to a kneel. He looks at me with the gleeful malice in his eyes. He spits. Think fast, cocksucker. There's a brief grind of metal on asphalt. Suddenly, some kind of pipe is swinging right at my face. I awkwardly cross my forearms to block it on reflex. The impact hurts the bone, but I actually end up catching it. He's already moving. I've seen this trick before. I barely hop out of the way as the fist the size of my head grazes past. Now, I twist, swinging the pipe low like a golf club with all of my might. It sings against my paws when it connects. A sickening crunch. Charlie screams. Ugh! He crumples against the asphalt, gripping his shin. I see it bend. But it hurts so much. It's so good. My chest is heaving. I'm shaking. This is what we're for. He rolls onto his back and roars in agonized fury to the sky. Again. Again. I stare up at the crimson harbinger. Something finally gives. I grip the pipe and swing again. A shower of glass rains upon the lot as a car horn blares its complaint. I can read. I don't think, I just do. A yawn tears through my throat to assert dominance over the offending noise as I turn the broken window into a matching set. I don't count how many windshields I shatter, or how many mirrors are stripped from the doors. The chorus of the vehicles around me grows louder every moment, haunting and disorient. I swing. I scream. I swing. I scream. Well, at least took the fucker down with us. And program by Boring Keith. Not regular Keith, but Boring Keith. Okay, so not long. Like, if we do the other thing, that would be like, what, 15 minutes? Let's say if everything's equal, because that would be like 15 minutes for Bird Guy, and then, let's say, like 45 minutes to do the other thing. Well, no, that really did take a turn. I thought it was like, man, I hate how things are going, and we're just wasting our life. And I was like, oh, it's just kind of like, I don't know, growing up angst and all that stuff. But no, it's the end of the world and all that stuff. Or something. I'm not exactly sure what it means, because the mall seems perfectly fine. It's just the outside world looks like shit, and also there's some strange haze in the sky. Is this, since November? Oh, because the thing happened in November? Okay. Well, anyways, that's gonna be the end of this quick look. So, please comment, cause I like comments, tips you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. Please remember to spay near your animals to help control the pet population. I think we'll do this as a side play, but that's not gonna be the end of this thing. Oh, I think if you want to play this game, itch.io. Sorry, I completely forgot whether or not I just said that. But yeah, I'm just going to put this thing over here. I don't know why I'm sounding French. Where is it? Since November. I lost it. Okay, there we go. Did we add that one? Yeah, we did. Okay. Sad place. Boop. But why is it taking so long? It's closed, right? All of a sudden it's like, I don't know. You want to move that? No. Oh. Did I put it in both things? Weird. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. But that's not going to be the end of this thing, because we have next week's thing to do. So that's 7. Also, while I'm doing this, if you want me to do a quick look of any other game, then tell me, and I'll give it a point. We'll put in the quick look thingy, and also give it a point, which will put it up higher on the user's choice list. And our thing is number 3. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, which is, and audio warning, just in case it's loud. Mature audiences. Limits. A game about. Where's it? Limits is an interactive male-on-male visual novel. What happens within this for you to find out? Well, I'm having questions. This is just a passion project that I do for a hobby. Apologies for any literature mistakes and etc. English is not exactly my first language, but I speak it so fluently and the majority of my life that it might as well be. LOL. My writing could use some work though. Anyway, thanks for visiting and have a good day. I could have another cup of coffee. Okay, it doesn't exactly say what it's about, but there's a wolf, there's a lion, there's a tiger, some kind of dragon or lizard dude, polar bear. Also, they look Bara in a way, I guess, and also weasel or something? And a bull. Yeah. And the badger. But yeah, if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, Sorry, I kind of just ride by the seat of my pants. I guess the game might be done. It says build 1.3. Oh yeah, I might have to update this at some point. Because, you know, unless it's no, it says 1.3.1. Okay, might as well do that since I'm going to be doing it next week for you guys. But, you know, bleh for me. Just whenever. Even tomorrow. Who knows? Hopefully this one is a bit less depressing than, hey, it's the end of the world, and this ram guy is a huge dick. And until next time, another quick look by me, Move6, of some of the game, that being limits. So thanks and see ya.